Change is what keeps the media in business. Without it, there would be nothing to report on the nightly news and in the daily news. Although we live in an ever changing universe, many people have tendency to resist change. Why? Because we must venture into the unknown, which requires risk taking. It takes faith to venture into the unknown. The Bible abounds with examples of such faith. Hebrews 11:7-18 through 18 describes the faith of Noah and Abraham, first with Noah, who had respected God's warning of unseen flood, and with the sons built an ark. Then Abraham's faith is revealed when he obeyed God and set out for the place where he was to receive his inheritance. Not knowing where he was going, Abraham lived in tents in a foreign land, and later so did his sons Isaac and Jacob. All the while, Abraham looked forward to his promise of a city with foundation whose architect and builder was God. For his faith, God gave the power of procreation to Abraham, although he was too old and his wife Sarah was barren. Consequently, Abraham had many, many descendants, which the scriptures described as being as many as the stars of heaven, as innumerable grains of the sand by the seashore. Chapter 11 in the book of Hebrews also enumerates another biblical event that required faith, including the Israelites passing through the Red Sea as they were being pursued by the Egyptians. It also took tremendous faith to believe that the walls of Jericho would fall after they had been encircled for 7 days. We are taught to believe in what we see rather than what we don't see. Obviously, more faith is required to believe in what we don't see. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. This explains in Romans 8:24-25. For we hope we're saved. Now hope is seen, is not hope. For who hopes for what is seen? But if we hope for what we do not see, we wait for it with patience. Faith and hope require patience because great change does not come overnight. Of course, as we are reminded in James 2:17, faith and hard work get the best results. Prayer alone will not suffice. You must reinforce your belief with hard work. Now, I'm going to share a little bit of this with you in James when it was talking about St. James 2:17. But I'm going to start at St. James 2:17. And it says, even so faith, if it hath not works, is dead. Being alone, yea, a man may say, thou have faith, and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works. Thou believest that there is one God, thou doest well. The devils also believe and tremble. But wilt thou know, O vain man, that faith without works is dead? Was not Abraham our father justified by the works when he had offered Isaac his son upon the altar? Seest thou how faith wrought with his works, and by works was faith made perfect? And the scripture was fulfilled, which saith, Abraham believeth God, and it was imputed unto him for the righteousness, and he was called the friend of God. Ye see then how that by works a man is justified, and not by faith only. Likewise also was not Rahab the harlot justified by works, when she had received the messengers, and had sent them out another way. For as the body without the spirit is dead, so is faith without works also dead. But I want you to know, people of God, my topic today was like, stay on the assignment. And it blessed my heart to just open up open up a book for the first time and just was sharing something I just seen change. So I said, you know what, I'm going to read on a little bit about that. But I'm just starting in this book because the other book I was tapping on different things. And I said, no, let me get to this one first because this one stood out to me. And I'm glad I was obedient even into that because it matched up with what I was saying even last week and what I'm saying today. But if you feel like you would like to be a blessing into my life of the radio station, what I'm talking about, you can go to authenticpropheticsexperience.com. That's our website, authenticpropheticsexperience.com. And through our PayPal account, you can donate and it will be registered and it will also give you a receipt. And then later our ministry will give you a receipt and you would also get a prayer and a prophetic word from God. And I want you to know, people of God, that God is doing great things. He's doing a new thing on the inside of each and every one of us, but he's also doing a great thing within us. And if you would like to be a blessing